The Republican primary for South Carolina's open U.S. Senate seat is just days away. Today, we heard from 2 of the 10 Republicans vying for the seat, Senator Darline Graham and Congressman Russell Fry. WCNC Charlotte's Alexandra Rios-Malvia found voters are divided over whether Graham is the right person for the job.
I'm standing outside of Holiday Inn, a polling place here in York County where voters are preparing to make a decision that came together in a matter of weeks. A special Republican primary is on Tuesday, and one of the biggest questions is whether Darline Graham should be elected to serve a full Senate term based on her qualities and record, or if someone else should take the seat. For some South Carolina voters, Darline Graham is still a question mark.
I don't know anything about her. She's never been any type of politician, which I guess that could kind of be an advantage.
Graham was thrust into the Senate after the death of her brother, longtime Senator Lindsey Graham. She was appointed to serve the remainder of his term, and now she wants to keep the seat for a full term. But some voters we talked to question whether that experience is enough.
I don't think she has any experience in politics, but also at the same time, you never know how much conversation you have with. When you have access to somebody like her brother, there's no telling how much she picked his brain.
And then there's the endorsement that could be just as important as the family name. Some people say the support she's getting from President Donald Trump matters.
You know, Lindsey Graham obviously showed his solidarity and his loyalty with Trump over the years, even though they didn't always agree. So I can see why why he would want to promote her and just have that continuity. I think probably both, because she'll likely vote the way Lindsey Graham would vote, but also Trump is somebody that, loyalty means a lot to him. And so I think he feels he's being loyal to Graham in this respect.
But not everyone sees Trump's backing as an advantage.
Trump's endorsement is toxic, and I think that at this point, anyone that not only would receive his endorsement but accepts his endorsement, honestly, that indicates to me toxicity as well.
Today, during a conference call with reporters, she highlighted healthcare costs, affordability, Medicaid fraud, and national security as causes she'll champion in Washington. One of her Republican opponents, Congressman Russell Fry, is accusing Graham of changing her positions depending on the audience and points to issues including data center, DEI, and abortion. The special primary is on Tuesday, and if no candidate wins the majority, the top 2 candidates will face a runoff later this month. In York County, Alexandra Rios-Malvia, WCNC Charlotte.